I said, after I heard the very mixed reviews, most people actually were kind of like saying the game was like it was a bad game. I don't think this game's bad at all. This game's actually good. The story and lore is excellent. The world's beautiful. It's got, like I said, enough style to choke Cthulhu. Or what, how's it pronounced? Cthulhu? Yeah, definitely a cool game. The combat at the beginning was a little stilted. But I was kind of treating it like as a button masher. And once I stopped trying to button mash, it fell together really well, I think. Can't jump that way. Just barely missed that. Oh. Another dark zone. Actually, this one still has... Oh, it's treating it as part of the larger whole. So, no bits and pieces, so there's probably nothing we can get in the dark. That was a wall, right? Okay. Just make sure it wasn't like a hidden door that I jumped over. There are things they could have done to that, like, to speed things up, that could have made the game a lot better, though. Like these long, slow, pull you backs. Just have it be really quick. No, if you could do it without fading to black altogether, great. Just do a damage and screen shake indicator and pop back out. That load screen whenever you die, where it's like it does a load, and it's like press a button to continue, and then it's like now pick where you want to go. They should have done that where it automatically takes you like directly to where do you want to go and load up, and rather have the to bring up. I'm coming up. We'll go through here. We'll come back to this warp point. And if we didn't find anything in that time, then the game's gotta be lying. Wait, can you go up? Yeah, you should be able to go up here, right? Nope, maybe not. It looks great. There we go. Basically, we're looking for guys that we probably killed and then got killed after we defeated. And therefore lost their ink Because it got bled back into the world and we didn't reclaim it before dying again. We are at 75%. That math doesn't add up. Like, there should be a lot more monsters in here we haven't killed then. Hey, 55 more and we have everything we need to get the last shadow upgrade. Okay, so I went through here, up and around. Did not do the path I had planned on doing. Shoo. It would have been great if there was something there. Yeah, just there. I remember fighting things here. Clearly, they stayed dead. Oh, the power bullet doesn't have pierce, just our normal bullets. That's just another 4, though. That got us to 88. So 13. So one more guy like that might be all that's left in here. Still seems kind of lowballing the points, but yeah, making progress. No, I guess we can't go up that way. Which means we'd have to go back to there and slide down. That's annoying because that's what I was originally going to do. And then I didn't. There's a guy there, I'll be so annoyed. But we gotta double check. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. Well, we gotta give up on the ink we have because we're stuck. Leave it to me to find a nice little break like that. All right. I don't think there was anything up there, was there? That guy was already defeated. Double check up here. Yeah, that looks like a guy that was already just. This is that the church area, right? Yeah. This is where we were when we were in the church land, dealing with the damaged psyche, and we're split from our little demon guy, our companion. And we got the 4 back. All right. If we just keep going. Yeah, if we just keep going, we'll get to an exit, and we'll be good. Oh, jump too soon. Man, imagine how far those tentacles would be pushed back if they had like modern flashlights. Like those crazy bright ones people make YouTube video and TikToks about that like turn night to day. Up, up, up. All right. Oh, is this still a hole? It's still a hole. All right. "51 more ink will be good." Although they did make it seem like getting all these tattoos was hurting him somehow. I believe they said it was diminishing him. Sounds like a bad thing, so.
I'm still not giving up. I've sent a letter to old Mr. Jenkins, my father's friend, great doctor. He told me there's something wrong with me, with my body. I know I shouldn't, but I feel guilty. I'm so ashamed to tell James. I can't. I respect his secrets. He has to respect mine. But the time has come to reach for the last resort. Time to dust off some old books. Time to find the ritual.
Could the page she had be her getting reports from her doctor saying that she's the problem, that she can't have kids? Mind you, this takes place in the 1920s, right? Like, they're very quick to blame the woman back then. Also, you can't see it right now because it's behind my webcam. Actually, here, this might make it visible. There's a cup of what I'm guessing is coffee that looks almost exactly like that crystallized inhuman blood. There you go. Look at that. See what I mean? Like, do not drink that coffee. Anyways, I want to take a quick moment to refill my water bottle, and we'll keep going from there. Did we listen to record 5? We did, didn't we? No, we did not.
I think I know where to find it. I just need to wait for him to go to his office. I hope this is my last message in this form. I hope next time I'll be holding you in my arms and whisper to your ears. I hope. Because hope is all I'm left with.
That's so sad. I gotta say, I am a little surprised there wasn't at some point where you needed to put a record on and then play it backwards. Alright. So I'll be right back, refilling my water, and then we'll see what we can do. Alright, where were we? That's so good. Like, you know how they make those cups? They'll keep your coffee hot. They need to make an electric cup that, like, takes the heat out of the cup. That's what they need. Alright, so... No, we can't even talk to him? I thought he might have had something to say. He doesn't want to talk to us? Alright, let's... Okay, I think Mary takes me for a fool if she thinks she can hide things that got behind my back. Oh, because that's the thinking she had an affair. Okay, these are just the guides. For approaching a point of no return, the time to tie any loose ends you might have left behind is now. What will it be? Book was here, but both her and the memory of her is gone. He either didn't care to remember or purposely erased it. Hey, kitty. Lay down. I wish rather than just numbering the dialogues that they actually... I don't know, said who it was with or something, just so it'd be more obvious. Alright. I really hope that's not going to turn out that the whole... his thinking she was cheating was her getting the note from the doctor. I think I know where to find it. I just need to wait for him to go to his office. I hope this gets... This is my last message in the form. I hope next time I'll be holding you in my arms and whisper to your ears. I hope. Because hope is all that is left. So it wouldn't be in his office. Wherever it is, it's not in his office. I thought we had all the books. Alright, so dialogue 13. But then she lost her father. She felt she felt she lost her husband. And in the end, she lost hope. In the darkness, they came and took what she had left. The horror of desiring and not receiving can break the strongest spirit. Gollum snores. This got Benedict commit. Okay. Son of a bitch. This might be your last chance to say goodbye. I can't believe you're the one pushing me to do something emotional. Oh, this is talking to that girl. The closer to death I get, the less reasonable I am, Benedict. Benedict, are you there, Wasp? I wanted to talk to you before, but couldn't somehow. Tomas. Oh, now this is embarrassing. I'm afraid I had to take charge of this operation since your friend proved to be a bit biased. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all about talking it over. And I do feel we will soon have a chance to catch up on a number of things. But right now, please, focus on the task at hand. Son of a bitch. Hold on to your anger for later. We might need Benedict. Yeah, we might need it, Benedict. All right. Then Harry, all right. It was me. What do you want me to say, kid? I'm sorry. Those were different times. I had to make a living. I was still nobody back then. Let me make it up to you now somehow. Perhaps a discount on all my wares might interest you. I had already bought most of the upgrades by then anyway, so it's not a big deal. Blackmailed my father and now you want to bribe me? Come on, kid. I'll take your discount, but we'll be speaking about this again. Did you make this? Weaponsmith? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You're asking because... Just making sure we're on the same side. I'll be on your side until I'm not. You and me, we're playing the same game. Take it or leave it. Oh, we ain't playing the same game. Right. Didn't do nothing, you say. We're gonna need some more firepower then. Bring me one of them org rifles, and I'll get you right started. Or get you set, right? At the weirdest encounter in Limbo. Tattooist. I this and me that. I'm tired of listening to what happened to you. Stop whining, my dear. Oh, this is in the odd realm. Okay, not now, kid. I don't have time for you. Right, okay. Weaponsmith. Don't even start. If I had a kid like you, I'd also leave. Benedict. What the hell? Beware, Benedict. Something lurks just beyond the veil of perception. Perhaps your mother's inability to carry a child was a divine intervention. Perhaps some could not reproduce. You are a freak of nature, Benedict. You think what wonderful baby she could have had and what excellent human being could have grown out of it, and instead it was you. Such a waste, Benedict. We're all thinking it, but I'm going to say it. I think it was you who killed your mother. You murderer. You're a murderer, Benedict. You lie to yourself. If you believe your mother would have loved you, no one could have ever loved you, Benedict. Your mother has saved herself an enormous disappointment by dying before meeting you. You're a disappointment, Benedict. She was happy once. She was raised by a friend. She married a friend. She couldn't imagine she would be alone one day. But then she lost her father. She felt she lost her husband. And in the end, she lost hope. And in the darkness, they came and took whatever she had left. The horror of desiring and not receiving can break the strongest spirit. A member of the First Circle project... Well, the organization... Contact with the Order. And the Gollum snores. I was wondering if I maybe missed a clue to something. Alright. Let's look at the quest for a second. The ritual we got a lot of. Figure out the details of your father's death. Find all the untarnished notes from her father. The femme fatale's been done. An ending, the prodigy on the record, coup de grace. It looks like all the side things are done. Did we just go forward with the last area then? I thought for sure we would have had solved the golem by now. Because like the guy mentioned we needed to find a container for his soul and move him in the real world. So we can move him in the real world. But mind you, maybe we had already been, like, a little sequence broken and we had already put... Remember, we found that chalice and then we put something in the golem, right? So maybe that's that? I mean, like, remember we told him to just rest, that or that we like were dad sleeping in that. Talking about the Golem game? That one's supposed to be a real piece of crap. Spider anchor? I do not like the name of that. There's still bits and pieces and ink in this area. Where is it? Need a container. Oh, we have the container. Remember we found that little shard for a soul thing, and we... Who killed Mrs. Floyd? Who killed father? Where's the pouch? We have a container. We have a thing to hold the spirit already. Crystallized blood. When held in one's palm of hand, an inexplicable sense of dread and unease washes over. The material doesn't appear to be naturally crystallized, but rather it seems to have been created through some dark practice, manufactured, distilled from an unknown source, filtered through the veil of our reality, and then frozen in emotionless slumber. One shudders to think, where did the blood come from? According to some beliefs, it's a receptacle for a disembodied soul, a vessel, a means for the soul to lie dormant and to be transported in. Is it really that bad? For the Rings, which is a fairly dark series, there's a lot of dark and evocative imagery, and they went with like kind of cutesy, cartoony. I don't know. I remember there being some hype for it when it first was being released and announced in that, and I always thought it looked bad. All right, I guess we're going to go forward. I feel like it feels like we should have had more that we could have done with the golem, but maybe just talking to the golem at all was all you ever get to do. But then they mentioned finishing it by moving the soul in the real world. All right, let's finish the case. Allons-y. Oh. Apparently we can't go in that. Like a body there. Yeah, but you don't have any doubt what kind of game you like. You're very Y, left bumper, right bumper, right. No, didn't quite get the right in time. Shoot. Y, left, right. There we go. That looks really cool in the black and white, I gotta say. Oh no. That was weird. I had to press a button to get my light back. Okay, before we go through that door, I'm going up. Just to see. Oh, look, it's the picture, kind of like the picture of him as the rat, I think. Oh, I was gonna say, there's something big in the darkness now. But then it came and got vaporized. Another one. Maybe we gotta kill all the demons in the dark. Feels like my light's getting dimmer. But that's the dead end? Maybe when we got the light, we killed one of the big black, like the big darknesses? Without realizing it? If we were too far away to see the darkness? Oh. Or maybe they come back, because I thought we had already done that one in. New area added. There should be a jump to our right.
Let us retrace his steps. Let us tread carefully through the web of your father's memory.
Thing in the background. Alright, so you can't duck after the fact. I was wondering how far we could push it. Oh, how far? Do we have to go through all that walking again? Oh, good. No. Forgot you don't stay kneeled down. Just holding kneel down doesn't keep you kneeled. It's like a time effect thing. Thought I had it that time. You know what? What am I doing? I got invisibility powder. What am I worried about? Okay, pick it back. It says I have it up there, but I don't have access to it right now. Back into the game. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get through this then. We can't run. We can barely move. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get through this. Just because the way it's moving, it doesn't... I can't even do a power slide. I can't go invisible. It's got to be that you're supposed to time the duck, but it doesn't seem to matter on my timing. Am I that far off on the timing? It doesn't help that there's like a delay before he actually ducks. there's definitely some parts of this game that should have been play tested more than was play tested. Because this sucks. Feels like you have to have pixel perfect timing. Another run sequence. I was holding move. It killed me instantly before I could do anything. Like, he keeps having these moments where he stops responding because he's like coughing and sick. Like, I applaud what they've done, but why make it so that he can move normal for like half a second just to get over the bridge, and then ruin his movement speed thereafter? If it wasn't for the stupid fact that they've made your walk speed so like horrible because all of a sudden you're weak coughing, it would have been fine. Or let me use any one of my items that could have helped. Or my companion's abilities, you know? Nope, you got nothing. And because of that, they should remove everything being shown up top there. It's saying that I have. It should remove. Like, if I don't have access to an item, don't show me my items in my UI. That's just basic UI. Man. It really sucks when like one horribly done section ruins an otherwise really good game. Just trying to time it so I could walk with, because it seems like it's so like pixel perfect timing otherwise. And go. I'm not having fun right now. I wonder why. Okay, part of me's having fun. I got a adorable kitty lying in my lap sleeping. Other than that, though. Okay, I timed it perfectly that time. Ho, 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 ho. That was close.
An old spider tangled in his own web. Hurting someone you love can be a torment beyond comprehension. This is why, and this is where they finally got him.
That's how he died. Rather than a giant spider thing we've never seen, it would have been more interesting if it was just demons that we've been fighting.
I've lost him to madness, to rage. He didn't even know that he had abandoned me again.
We've been looking for a killer, and we've found none.
Or we've found two. It may have been involuntary, but it's still manslaughter. They did this to each other. They pushed themselves to the verge and then over it. Maybe now, since they're gone, and the threat has vanished, this pure being will reveal itself.
Because it showed the woman giving in and going to the demons, right? And then them raising her up, pulling down. What if it was like demons that she sent that finally killed them? Just the human type ones that we've been already fighting. But then that would make sense for him looking like he's trying to fight something, rather than this shadow of a spider that apparently is a thing. Because then it's monsters we've seen throughout the game. It's like it's just the demons we've been struggling with the whole time that he tried to fight off, finally getting the best of him in his grief and madness from losing his wife. Right, like that. Whoop. I think that would have been a sweeter. It's tying it up. Framed spider. And now we have a spider reference. We also had that one spider in shadow at the thing. Anyways, my father had mixed feelings on von Bothmer, but there is no denying they weren't that dissimilar. There were times when he despised himself for what he'd done, for sucking life out of other people, for causing my mother's death, and then going back to his web, sitting still, waiting like an old spider for another victim to be devoured. That's just a spot to recharge my light. Why is it not? Hey, come on. There we go. It's like, why is the light not coming back? Like, I know games, there's this big, like, it's almost like an incentive or an expectation for some big bad boss as the final thing. So maybe that's why they brought this, like, there's a spider there in the background, right? Although it looked more like some kind of, I don't know, I was going to say like queen, lice or something. Not lice. Oh, what is it? Makes big ant colony, or big colonies, kind of like ants in that. Yeah, more like a mutant ant. Yeah, exactly. But there's also things that are kind of like an ant that also do the colony things. What are those? And they sometimes have big giant colonies in one, like Africa or South America or something, like one of those crazy places. Termite, thank you. Or yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like some kind of giant termite queen. Sorry, kitty. He usually curls up like this in a sink, but not in my lap. So I think maybe it was that urge for like a boss, but I think it would have made more sense just to show him fighting the demons of the things that we've been fighting, beating him up, him trying to fight it off, but not being able to in his grief. Could be even like a bigger, like their equivalent of an inquisitor, maybe, like you know, like it's more comparable. Like it's the kind of demon, even if you know of demons and know how to fight them, it could still be deadly. And the only reason it got him even then was because his grief. Are we just going back to the... Nobody wants to talk to us, so we don't... I don't know if it wants us to go back or not. There's disquiet, torment, the nest, a parasite, reflection, lethargy, torpor. It would make sense for like, maybe not reflection, but actually reflection at that point would probably be a big thing for him, right? Messing with his mind about what he did to his wife. It's weird. On this list, we don't have the ones, those with the big club hands that hit for like 3-4 damage. A vile, sickly mass of concentrated ink formed into a human-like abomination. And I think that would have been cool. Because then if they did it the way I was saying it, it shows that our dad was capable of dealing with demons in his own right, but it was in his state of grief and loss and guilt that they finally got to him.